Welcome to episode 432 of the official Game Stitch podcast. I'm Ryan Walton, and as always, I'm joined by Dan Reamer.
Good morning, and we're also joined by producer Gerald, as always.
Also, good morning.
3D.
As sometimes, I should say. As sometimes, producer Gerald is here.
Most of the time. I'd say like a strong 85-90% of the time.
Mm-hmm. I'd say I'm a strong 95.
I'd say you're strong. He's at 85 to 90. You're like a 90 to 95.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. I like a range, give everybody a little room.
And you're like a 98 to 100.
Yeah, I think that's I was going to say 97.5 to 100.
Why the 0.5? Why not just round
I don't know.
up?
Sounded good. I think it's also maybe a radio here.
It's a radio everywhere. It doesn't matter what city you go to. There is a 97.5 FM. It's either classic rock or modern pop R&B hits.
I think it's classic rock here, isn't it? Gerald, I'm looking at you.
I don't know. I don't listen to the radio.
I think it's actually called 97.5 The Rock. It's part
97.5 The Rock.
Yeah.
W-Zap.
Yeah, there it is.
That's right.
WZZP 97.5 The Rock.
What is an active rock radio station? That means it's not dead?
Yeah. It's part of the 5-Star Media, so the Beaver and 92.9, Q108.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. I have a problem with Q108 because it's actually 107.5 on the dial.
See here, I think, 97.5 is, I think it's 9. Yeah, they do the same thing here. I think it's 98 PXY.
Yeah, I don't like that.
But I think it's 97.5.
Yeah, I don't like that. I mean, call it what it is.
Yeah.
The radio is such a weird thing.
It used to be the only way you consumed music.
Yeah, it's such a weird thing that it hasn't, like, traditional radio hasn't grown.
Well,
but it also hasn't, like, it still exists at the same capacity as it has.
I'll tell you what. There's a reason for that. And the reason is give it another, I'm going to say 15 to 20 years, and radio will be dead.
You just thought it would have happened quicker.
Oh, it's definitely on a downswing. The only difference is now everything is owned by one company. Not everything, but one company owns this group of stations. This group of stations is owned by this company, so on and so forth. It's not, it didn't used to be like that. There wasn't conglomerate broadcasting, communications companies like there is now. And we're talking 30 years ago, too.
Cumulus is always scooping somebody up around here.
Yeah, it's always somebody.
It just becomes a Cumulus station.
Speaking of feeling old, do you realize that if they were to remake the movie Dazed and Confused today, you know Dazed and Confused, right?
Yeah, I'm aware.
If they were to remake that today, it would take place in 2004.
That seems right.
It came out in 1993 and was about a night in 1976. So it's like 17 years or something.
Last year was the 10-year anniversary of when the PlayStation Network went down.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit. I remember us. Where did we go? We went to lunch and talked about it. I remember the lunch. I want to say it was a new restaurant that had opened in front of the mall at the time. Cheddar's, maybe?
I don't know. I remember thinking the world was over.
I remember you thinking the world was over, yeah.
Couldn't play SOCOM.
SOCOM? It wasn't SOCOM.
Yes.
2011?
Yeah, SOCOM. Yeah. SOCOM came out. SOCOM 4 came out like a day before it went down.
Oh, I do remember that, yeah.
And like as a result, basically Zipper got shut down. Zipper Interactive basically shuttered its doors because of how poorly that game did, but it really wasn't that game's fault.
Right.
Yeah, there it is. It worked with that dumb Move controller, and I was so ready to play it with that dumb Move controller. It worked with the AIM controller or whatever it was called.
Yep.
Is that the one now? It worked with the one before that.
It looked pretty much... Yeah, the one now is the AIM.
Yeah, it worked on the one that looked like that, but was for PS3.
It didn't look... It looked even worse than the AIM controller.
Well, now it
if
just...
I remember correctly.
Second paperclip reference, but it just looks like a paperclip now.
Now it kind of... Yeah, but at least you kind of... Like, you look at it and you're like, oh, yeah, I can see how that could be used as a gun. Like, I don't think that first controller I ever felt that way about. I don't think I ever felt like, well, yeah, that looks like a gun.
Yeah, that first one looked like a gun. Now it doesn't, but it feels like a gun in the game, I feel like.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, it didn't look like a gun, but it more looked like a gun because you had that like stock on the back of it. Can you find PS3?
Isn't that where you had... Didn't you have to put one of the controllers in there? Wasn't there a slot?
You snap them both in.
Yeah.
That one. See, that looks like a gun, though.
Yeah.
It's that top one versus the one beside it. But form factor, when you're in VR, that paperclip is fine. Feels just like a gun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you had to put the navigation controller, they called it, in the bottom, and then the move controller in the top.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad looking, Perif. Rest in peace. SOCOM, rest in peace. What's that thing called?
Does it have a name?
It has a name, but I don't remember what
it's probably called the AIM controller, to be honest.
No, that's what it's called now.
I know. That doesn't mean it's not what it was called then.
The new AIM controller, they're not Nintendo. The new AIM controller. It doesn't
Maybe it
matter,
didn't have a name because it was just a peripheral.
It had a name, but it's dead.
The Move
Sharpshooter.
The Move Sharpshooter. Yeah, I like AIM better.
Yeah. AIM it's definitely a more modern name. Also, like you want to stay away from like gun names in your products. You don't want like the PlayStation People Slayer or anything like that. Right.
The Nintendo BFG, nothing like that.
Yeah, that's frowned upon. That's a third party one, right? You got pulled up right there.
That red one?
The red one?
Yeah. That's the Mad Cats. Power A, somebody.
Who else is there besides Mad Cats and Power A?
There's probably a lot. That's the only two I can think of, though. I miss the music instrument games. I really do.
I do not.
I'd love a new wireless DJ Hero. It's just not going to exist because like Fuser came out without a perif, and that's the closest you'll get to it, I'm sure. And I really want Fuser too. It just seems extremely expensive, and I think I won't mess with it past probably a week.
Right.
Because I want the VIP pack that comes with all there. Look, I have that Cabela's Big Game Hunter with that gun too.
I believe you. Yeah, I believe you.
I got so much bullshit I need to get rid of.
You do have a lot of bullshit.
Like that, there's no way that Cabela's thing has any value at all. It didn't have any value when I got it, which is probably why I bought it, because it was probably like $3 with the gun.
Yep, that's fair.
But now I just have it taking up space in my life. I want new toys, and I got to get rid of old toys.
I understand.
I think I may go get... I've been wanting a pizza oven. I don't know if we talked about it on here or off here.
We talked about it on here.
Okay, but I'm real close. Just going and scooping that thing up. It's haunting my nightmares right now. Or my dreams.
Is it haunting or taunting?
Yeah, it's both.
Okay.
I just see myself out there just whipping up pizzas.
Yeah. It's probably not happening, but yeah, I know how you see yourself with it.
Calzone.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I made calzones the other night.
You what?
I made calzones the other night.
You made calzones?
Yeah, I mean, I bought pizza dough and made calzones.
In the oven?
They were good. Oh, yeah, in the oven. Because I don't have that fucking kick-ass pizza oven. Now you know how I feel. I remember talking about it. I just didn't know if we talked about it before or after the show or during the show.
No, because we got into a whole discussion about how Gerald hates calzones. Or no, somebody hates calzones.
It's not this guy. I just made them. Also, though,
I
we
hate
have...
them, I just don't eat them.
I knew
You
there
just
was
don't eat 'em.
3 of us.
That's what it was.
Yeah, because we talked about P-zones, but I don't remember if we did it on or off. That's my problem. Because we talked before and after.
That's true. Makes it even harder to keep the show straight, right?
Yeah, because when did that occur? Yeah, I love a good calzone. I love a stromboli. I love a pizza. They're all the same thing, basically.
They are all the same thing. They are just
Different.
wrappings, so to speak.
Yeah. Yeah.
So to speak.
Yeah, so I think I want the dual fuel, which is charcoal or wood burning, and then I want to buy the gas adapter for it.
So you're going all out on this fucking thing.
I think I just want the options because I think the wood burning would obviously give you the best results.
Right, a good wood burned crust pizza, yeah.
But I also know me well enough to know I don't want to do that every time.
Well,
Right,
you're
it'd be
never
nice
going to
to
do
be
the pellets.
I don't want the pellet one. That's the 16.
Yes, what do you want, the 12?
The 14.
The 14.
Yeah. That one's just... So you don't have that sweet stack on the top of the propane one like that. Yeah, I want the dual fuel 14. There it is, the multi...
Multi-fuel pizza oven for $3.49.
That's a 12, though.
That's a 12, though.
Maybe that's the one. That one's fine. Click on that one. I think they make a multi-14, but that one's fine. Something like that.
But everything's coming up 12 and 16, so...
Yeah, they have a 16 Pro, too, that's like ungodly expensive.
Why don't you just get that one?
Because I don't eat pizza that much.
See, I would eat pizza every day if I could.
But see, I think I'll eat it a lot. Like, I bet if I have this thing, I'm eating pizza once, twice a week.
I bet you're not.
I think I will because it's super easy.
No, and you still gotta... It's never hard to cook it. The hard part is putting it together and making it taste the way you want it. The hard part is never the cooking part.
Yeah, I don't like the way pizzas come out of, like, my home oven, though. They're fine. They're not blowing my face off.
I don't know if they're going to come out that much different in your pizza oven.
I think they are, though.
I know that lumberjack is not you. You're not going to go chop down a tree for the wood for your pizza oven.
No, he also made, like, a big, fat, thick crust, too.
Not good, yeah.
I'm also not going to do that.
Didn't look like it was cooked through right.
That's because he's got this big fucking... See, he just slid out and put that burner in there.
He did.
Can you back it up a little bit? That's what I can't tell. Did he have to remove the device that lets it be a wood burn-in to do that?
I don't know.
Watch with me. See if you guys can figure out.
I would say you probably have to because that's why those screws are already in there. Yes, the cover.
Yeah, there's a cover, but is he taking out whatever
top.
dish he's dropping that in?
Oh, I'd imagine so. I'd imagine he kind of has to.
Yeah, it looks like he's taking.
Otherwise, it won't fit in there.
Whatever that's sitting on.
Huh. Unikaru.
I need to do some reading and see.
Got some researching to do on your pizza oven, bro.
So the thing is, if I can throw wood in it and then also just have that piece attached to the back permanently.
No, you can't do that.
It's either.
There's not room for that.
What's he doing now?
I don't know. I just
that airflow.
Yeah, they just keep showing pictures of the flame.
Oh, I
like,
see.
ooh, look, it gets hot. No shit.
Now he's putting it in his travel sack.
Yeah,
You
looks
take
like
it
he's
to
carrying
like
a toy submarine and travel
Jesus
sack.
Christ, he's made everything in it too.
Could you grill cheese in it?
Yeah, he did salmon, grilled cheese, he did fucking soup in there.
Did he do grilled cheese in there?
No, I don't know. There was a whole table full of shit.
Because I like me some grilled cheese too.
No, there it was.
There's salmon and nachos,
wings. Looks like a steak,
asparagus.
Not bad. Not a bad showing.
Steak and tomatoes. You always get steak and potatoes, you idiot. Steak and tomatoes.
You slam a pizza in that bitch and in 60 seconds it's ready to eat.
Is it really 60 seconds though?
That's what it says. And they can't lie.
You got to wait till it gets up to temperature, obviously. So you got to
15
wait
minutes.
for that. It's kind of like preheating an oven.
15 minutes, yeah. What's that? I don't know what that little nipple he keeps grabbing is.
It's for that airflow, that thing.
That's the airflow control.
Yeah. So he's turning it, and then
Oh, he built up that heat. Now he wants to let her out.
Yeah, there's with the damper. That's
Yeah,
the
so
damper lever.
It's about 900 degrees in there.
Well, do some damage.
Yeah, so what you do is you get her preheating, and then you run inside, you slam out a pizza real quick, you slide her in, you slide her out, you're eating.
I guess. Yeah.
Gives you 15
Yeah,
minutes
that
to
could
craft
work.
the perfect pie.
Ooh, we got that
in this
pan
case,
pizza going on there.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't hate a pan. I don't. It's not my favorite.
I know you're a thin crust loser.
Yeah, I love a thin crust.
I know.
I don't think I would fold it up though. I have a covered area. I think I would just throw the cover on it and just leave it out there.
I would imagine you probably would.
I'm thinking, I've got like a little covered area, but I'm thinking I want to do like a butcher block countertop over there.
Make an outdoor kitchen, essentially?
Yeah, sort of. But I think I'll just be easy with it. I'll just grab like maybe 2 cabinets and just put on either end of the butcher block. I've got a hole under there. I can slide something under there out of the way. The problem is my pellet grill is fucking gigantic. It's tall. It's big. I can't fit it and my griddle comfortably under the covered area that I have. And I've got to figure out what I want to do because I also want to put a cabinet and a pizza oven in there.
You know what you do is you buy one of those. My stepdad did this because he got himself a new smoker. So he went and bought off of Amazon. He bought like a shed essentially,
And he rolls it in there.
and put it together. No, he just leaves it in there.
Oh.
He's got it right off his porch.
Yes, I've
It's
got
like
a nice little...
It's like his little smokehouse.
The problem I have is if I have to move things around like I do now, it just ends up in me not using them.
Mm-hmm. I get that.
I've got the Oklahoma Joe DX like rider or something like that. It's like 5 feet tall. It's that first one.
it says Rider Deluxe.
Yeah, Rider Deluxe. That's the one I have. This giant
5
fucking
feet
caster.
tall.
It's huge.
5 feet tall is too high for a grill.
It's fucking tall. I mean, the top of it. It's a fucking big boy. It's not quite 5 feet tall. 55 inches.
Yeah.
54 tall. It's a big boy, though. And it weighs like 600 pounds for no reason, also.
That means because it's all cast iron, right?
Yeah. Everything but your auger on the side there. It's pretty neat on the
It's gonna be
inside.
heavy.
The racks are all they've got like their quick change system, so I can like pull the rack out of the top and slide in one that holds like peppers, and then pop that out and slide one in that holds ribs.
No,
So
that's
it's got
cool.
like this universal racking system that pops in and out, which is pretty cool.
Is that a Lowe's product?
I got it from there. Oklahoma Joe, I don't think is exclusive to Lowe's though.
Hmm.
This guy, he's telling you what makes him rock hard about the Oklahoma Joe. This guy that you pulled up here. Best pellet grill of 2020, find out later. He's going to walk you through the basics of how a grill works now. It's got a smoke and a sear, and it actually sears really well.
Does it?
Yeah, I was
Does
surprised.
Does it have a special grill pan for the searing?
Yeah, so it's grated like a regular grill. The center of it, though, is round. You should use that for the grilling part. Because that's where your flame will actually shoot up. If he ever opens it. There you go. See that center part?
Yep.
If you really want a good sear, use that center part.
And that is you said the pellet grill?
It's a pellet grill, yep. Yeah, it is a pellet grill. So I got rid of my regular propane grill.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have this thing. But it's different. Like, even on the sear function, it's different. Like, your burgers, like, there's going to be smoky. Like, if you don't want smoke in everything that you do, you can't use it and not get smoke.
Right. That's the one good thing about propane.
Yeah, so I don't... I wanted this to be like my one solution. It's really not. I love it. I think it's a great pellet grill, but like you still also need like a regular grill, I think.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. They make I think Blackstone makes this it's a grill on one side, it's a griddle on the other side, and the fucking drawers are air fryers on it.
Really?
Yes.
That's awesome. I kind of want one of those griddles.
I love the griddle, but cleaning the griddle is a real bitch. They make it look super easy in the hibachi place.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, when it's outside, it's not like that. I have it seasoned really well, so it's not terrible, but it is a whole process.
That's not it, is it? That ain't it.
That's not it, but that thing's got real like fryers on it.
That's got real deep fryers on it.
Yeah, they make one where the drawers that you pull out are fryers, and maybe the top is not partially a grill. Maybe it's just a griddle, but it has deep fryer, or it has air fryer drawers for sure. It's all stainless steel too.
Is this it? Because it's got the drawers on the bottom.
I can't see where you're pointing.
Underneath where it says Blackstone.
The big picture.
Oh, no, it's not that black one. Oh, yeah, that's it. Or that's one of them. I think they have multiples. The one I saw, I think, was all stainless, and it was all covered. Didn't have any open area. But look at that. It's got like warming drays or fryers or whatever. This dude's cooking all the food. Yeah, Blackstone's really like cornered the griddle market.
Yeah, they have.
I have that members mark,
Is that
which
like
came with like
Sam's
a
Club or
Blackstone
something?
cookbook on it. It's a Sam's Club, yeah. But it came with like a Blackstone cookbook.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it's just a Blackstone.
Just marked different.
Yeah.
Marked
They
for
didn't even
Sam's
try.
Club.
Yeah, it's a good, like, it doesn't have a lid on it, so I have to cover it. It was a nice first griddle, but I think I've outgrown it already.
Yeah.
First off, it's big. I've realized I don't need one that big, because it's hard to cook 45 things at once.
No shit.
So if I've got eggs going on one side, I got bacon going in the middle, I got pancakes in the other, like, I don't have enough hands anyways.
Yep, that's true.
And so that's it right there. The one you were just on, I think. Those drawers, I believe, are like fryers. But I think I want that one I was talking about for space purposes. If I could get one that's a small griddle and a small grill, you're talking where you're doing 6 hamburgers at once at tops on either side.
Well, see, the problem with here is it's not really a good investment to spend that kind of money on that stuff because, well, I take that back. In certain cases, it would be. Like if I had if my deck out back was like covered or something. Because you got to remember, it gets down to like 5 degrees here in the winter. And ain't nobody going outside to cook in that shit.
Yeah, I get that.
So it's actually like we haven't had, what is it now? End of April? So since November, since Thanksgiving, there's probably been 2 days where you could actually cook like outside and grill. So it's not really quite the investment that it would be, you know?
You know, when you go to the park and there's like the cement pad with the big like covered area on it.
Yeah. But
like
even then it's 5 fucking degrees outside.
Yeah, but what I was going to say is I really want like something like that. Like I want a big outdoor table and I want to put all my grill shit like out there in that kind of area.
Yeah, that's what I would like to do too.
I don't want it right up on my house though. Like I'd like to have it in the back of my yard where I can like walk down there, but then like my pellet grill takes a plug, so
right.
That's a whole fucking thing too.
Running electricity. Yep.
Yeah. And I get these are all real first world problems. I understand that also.
Yep. I mean, I'd love to have it like an outdoor kitchen and get a setup.
Cool.
But an outdoor kitchen is stupid when it snows and it's 5 degrees for 4 months out of the year.
So you can grill 12 of 12 months here, though.
Yeah, without a doubt. When I lived there, I did.
Yeah.
Nicole says it all the time. She's like, we were in Tennessee. She's like, we used to grill all the time when we were in Tennessee. I'm like, I know, we were in Tennessee.
I want to now. Like, I want to grill all the time, but it's like I don't want to go out there and uncover the griddle and then clean it and then get ready to cook and then clean it. Because cooking on the griddle is just, I like it, but it's not any easier than cooking inside.
Right.
You just have more
different
room.
Flavor though.
It is.
So we have like an indoor. We have an indoor griddle that we like can plug in.
It's basically like using a cast iron inside though, which I do a lot.
Yep, that's sort of why I have a cast iron frying pan that I do a lot in.
Yeah, so if you're doing that, it's not really any different. So if I'm gonna make burgers, I just make them in the cast iron, and like I said, I don't love them in the. I don't love a smoky burger.
Yeah, see, we do the burgers. Usually when we do burgers, I do them in, we have like a George Foreman.
Yeah, that's what I used to use. I really like that.
And I have, I can fit 2 burgers in there. One for her, one for me. So we do that. Yeah.
See, that's cool, but I'm not even talking about, like, I want like a big like picnic area. Just like a big covered, like nothing fancy like that.
Like the giant pavilions at the national parks?
Basically, yeah. But if you were to cut one in like half, I don't need to, like, I'm not fucking flexing that hard. There's a pergola there. I don't want that.
No pergola for you?
I love a pergola. I don't want it for that purpose, though, because it's going to get wind and rain and shit everywhere in there.
Yep.
I want it big enough where I can kind of.
You want like an actual covered pavilion.
Yeah.
Like with walls and.
I don't need walls. No.
Oh.
Sides can be open, but big enough if I put a table in the middle and I can not be on the edge with all my other stuff.
Gotcha. See, and that's another problem with me is, and this, nobody gets this. I don't. It's just a personal thing with me. I don't like eating outside.
Yeah, I say a table, but I mean bugs are a real issue down here.
I like even at a picnic table or something. I don't like eating outside.
If there were no bugs, I would love to eat outside.
See, I don't want to eat outside ever. I don't know
If you
what
had-
it is that I have against eating outside, but I don't want to eat outside.
Well, it's not super convenient. Like if you had a pavilion, or if you had like your house, like it opened up onto like a deck or something like that, and you had like a refrigerator out there where you like kept condiments and things where you don't have to go back and forth.
Perhaps.
It's like a 30-minute setup process every time we try to eat outside. So like, oh, did you grab this?
I don't
Oh,
know,
did
like
you grab that? Right.
family reunions. Oh. Graduation parties. Oh.
Yeah, I think
Like,
at some point in my life I'll end up moving, and I think I'm going to get a pretty good outdoor area where things are convenient.
you think you're going to move, huh?
At some point, yeah. It's not my forever
Like down
house.
the block?
Oh, I mean, not going to leave like the general area, I don't think. But to a bigger house, maybe build a house. Maybe when the market does the opposite of what it's been doing for the last 2 years.
Yeah.
There you go. Look at that pavilion with like a room attached to the back to store shit in. Now Gerald's getting it.
Outdoor barbecue kitchen bar.
That's maybe a little nicer than what I was thinking, but I like the attached room where I could put something that, supplies, keep pellets in there, whatnot.
Oh, not just that. You could put like a regular oven in there if you wanted to.
You could put a fridge out there.
A fridge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I think I'd like to get a pool at some point, and I'd like to have a little covered area like that beside it for the grills and stuff. Because I'm in Tennessee, though, I need that screened off because of mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Those stools can't go on the outside; they have to go on the inside. It's a whole thing.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry, I'm tired.
that's a nice one too. I like the door on the inside though, so I don't have to leave the pavilion area to go to the door. I mean, I think something like that with lumber prices now may be crazy, but that doesn't seem like it would be too expensive.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
But yeah, you definitely want to buy like an in-ground pool or something.
Yeah, maybe one day,
Is that what you'd be doing, going in ground?
Correct, yeah, yep. I don't have the kind of house that deserves a pool right now.
No?
No, I wouldn't. This is one of those.
But didn't it
people
have
always,
a pool?
It had above ground.
Ah, got it.
But when people are always like, a pool doesn't increase the home value. It definitely does not increase this home value. Like, definitely does not.
We
I
have
also
a
have
pool.
really soft ground here, like at this house.
Ours is above ground, though.
Yeah.
But our
I mean,
deck, I'm okay with it because our deck. You know what I can't stand is like when people like they have their house like right at the like up by the road, and then they have like 100 feet between where their pool is.
See, I didn't have that space, but I also didn't have that nice wraparound deck.
You see, I have my deck goes right up to my pool.
So mine did on the front side. So you could jump off the
Yeah, I
deck
don't have a
and go down
wraparound,
Yeah.
but
It was just
I
too
would
much
like
work.
one at one point, at some point. But they are a lot of work. But that's my wife wanted the pool, so my wife gets to take care of the pool.
Yeah, see, I took care of the pool, and I want it in-ground so I can get a nice robot out there to keep that thing sparkly. I love a robot.
You do love a robot.
I'll toss a robot out there, the dolphin or whatever they call it. I'll let that thing just keep her clean.
Look at that. What are the quick facts about Clarksville, Tennessee there?
Oh, Gerald found my house on the quickness, though.
Oh, yeah, you did.
See, it still has the pool in that picture.
It still
That
has
looks
the
like
pool.
it was covered. Oh, that's a forever ago. That
That
picture's
looks
so
like
old.
that actually looks like an empty pool that skaters would use. It doesn't even look like a pool.
It does. It's actually a cover with dirty water on top.
Oh,
what that
okay.
is.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
I see now.
Yep.
Yeah, Gerald
That's what
took
that
no
is.
time.
There's that weird roundhouse that's beside me. Go to the right a little bit. This is riveting podcast.
Weird roundhouse.
Yeah, see? That house was round.
Did something burn down?
Yeah, their garage.
Okay.
It's really a sad story.
Is it?
Yeah, it was a kennel.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's not good. That dirt patch is where they keep their horses. That's my neighbor. We're not close, I would say.
That one neighbor is right up on you, though, huh?
Which one?
That one. To your left.
Yeah, it's like a subdivision, but it was only this street. It's like it was gonna be a subdivision and it never happened.
They all changed their minds.
Yeah, so there you can see it's fairly close, but like the backyard's big enough it doesn't matter.
Wow.
I park a car between that house and then there's that row of trees, and you could park another car between.
Oh, okay.
Because her slab goes over, yeah.
What's a nice Mustang?
Yeah, that was my mom's car. That's their trailer. That's the.
There's that nice fire hydrant right out in front. Those are always fun.
Yeah, I like it if the house catches on fire. I don't like it on the daily. This is really, really old. I mean, that tree's like not there anymore. I tore all those shrubs out of the front. Painted the garage door white. Changed the shutters out. It doesn't look anything like this.
Yeah, it says it's from May of 2013.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Yeah, it's old. Oh, man. I'll just be honest. I didn't play any video games. I played a little bit of the Climb 2 in Oculus. Just been working and knocking out. The weather's been pretty nice here, and there's a lot of spring projects I want to get done. So I've just been knocking some stuff out. I've been still using the workout bike because I'll tell you, they got a leaderboard, and it's very like video gamey to me. It's kind of getting me. Because I don't want to be first, but I don't want to be last. And that thing just looks back at me and taunts me. And they use like a point system based on like how hard you're going, basically, and like you'll see, like you'll move up and down the leaderboard, and it really does make me want to go harder, just so I'm not last. It's all I just don't want to be last.
Are you eating better too?
I mean, I've been eating the same way that I've been eating for about a year now, so.
Okay, so
I eat pretty good. I mean, I fast between dinner and lunch. I don't eat breakfast.
So you're not chowing down Baconators 24/7 anymore just because you got a Peloton?
Oh, no. And I still do low to no carb at lunch, and then I eat regular.
Do you ever miss the Baconator? Because you ate a lot of Baconator.
Yeah, I mean, I miss food in general. I love food. I mean, I had one the other day for dinner, and I still crush one.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I don't eat good at all.
Stomach or anything?
Mm-mm. No, because I've always, since I've been eating well, I've still always eaten whatever I want for dinner.
Gotcha. Okay.
There's a food truck that was here last Sunday, I think. They're two guys from Italy. I think it's a father and son that moved to either Nashville or here, and they started a food truck. Mm-hmm. And they import all their ingredients and everything. And we got some lasagna with them. It was like 3 pounds. It was the heaviest bag I've ever carried. With just one slice of the best lasagna I've ever had in it. But I mean, I can eat heavy like that and feel totally fine.
That's fine. That's good.
Yeah. But I never thought I'd work out.
You never thought you'd work out?
No, it's just super smart. Like, they really got it, they get me. Like, it's got achievements and everything. Like, it just sucks me in. Like, you earn badges. I did a stretch the other day. I've never in my life wanted to
We get it. You're simple.
Yeah. I unlocked a stretching achievement, and I was like, sweet, I got a new badge.
You're like...
Yeah. I mean, it's very, like, PlayStation, Xboxy in the way that it works.
Yeah, it's right up your alley, without a doubt.
It appeals to, like, how you set a new personal record in this one obscure stat that we track, and that keeps me going, that kind of stuff. It's pretty neat. I bought the shoes so I can clip in, which makes life easier. Because that thing, once it's going, if you slip off, it's like when you're a kid going down the hill and you slip off.
You smash your shins?
Yeah, because it's going 100 miles an hour. It's like that. Like, if you slip off, the pedals keep going. Like, they can't be stopped without pressing the button. And it'll smash the shit out of you. So I found them on eBay for less than half price.
That's good. And they were like they weren't knockoffs. They were the real ones.
Real brand new in the box. I assume they were acquired through shady methods, but I don't care. They were my size, and they were again like less than half price. So, see all those badges
I guess
down
it's
there.
Good that you're enjoying the exercising Peloton thing.
Oh no, I'm not enjoying the exercise part. I don't like that part at all.
Oh,
I just don't want to be last. So it drives me. I've never been first either. I finished second once.
See, that's where our personalities differ. Because I have no problem being last.
Yeah, I could be like, if there's 100 people in there, I can come in 99. I just don't want to be like the worst in the class.
No, I'll be the worst. That's fine.
Yeah. I've never taken a class live either. They have this thing called sessions where it's like they replay a live class with other people and it's live tracking.
Oh, and you don't do that?
Yeah, I've done that. I've never done a live class, so like when it's like coming out. You can get in one that's like live and they'll like call your name out and stuff while you're in there.
And you're like, fuck no on that. You're probably never going to do that.
It's not. I'm not really in it for the glory. I'm in it so that I can start eating worse for lunch. Like I don't want to always eat the way I'm eating, so I want to be able to I want to buy myself some calories and some carbs. I may just start working out all the time so I can just eat like total shit all the time.
Hey, you do you, man.
Yeah. I'd still like to have that tonal thing too for the wall.
Oh yes, the tonal.
Yeah.
I got a few things in the mail from them.
Don't go into it again, Gerald. We just saw it last week. It's the same.
Gerald said he's getting some mail from Tonal because you talked about him.
I guess. I don't know. I started getting
Talked about him on here.
Mail from him?
Yeah, you talked about him.
You know why? Because you have a gym membership, right? That's why.
It's because he talked about it on here and the government listens.
No, it's not because neither of us got it.
I wish they'd send me something. I wish they'd send me one.
Why?
I wish they'd send me like a discount.
Oh, well, yeah, me too. If they send me a discount, that'd be great too.
Would you get one?
No, I bet it's because he has a gym membership.
Would you get one?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, highly unlikely. No.
What's this? What's the vault? Oh, NordTrack's
got
got one?
NordTrack vault. It's the same thing.
It's like a gym closet.
NordTrack's turned into a company that just copies everybody else, but more expensive.
So it's like a big mirror with the screen in the background, but then it opens up to a closet to put all your workout stuff in.
Yeah, I'll tell you why that's just like the mirror, but with a closet attached. The problem with those is it doesn't know if you're doing it right. The Tonal's resistance is built in, so it knows what you're actually doing. I think.
Maybe it is on this too. You haven't researched it enough yet.
Fuck NordTrack. No. NordTrack, if you're listening while I sponsor the show, Dan hates working out. I'm not a fan of it, and Gerald loves it. So, if y'all are interested, that thing looks cool.
So maybe you better send him some mail, NordTrack.
That's literally just a closet with a mirror screen attached to it.
Mm-hmm.
What's nice way to.
What is that?
That red
Fit
cabinet
Cube
thing.
Compact Multi Gym.
It's the same thing, but less techie. That's just a cube you put all your shit in. Is that a stepper?
Looks like it does a bunch of shit. Maybe.
Looks like you
twist,
just turn it. Yeah, twist,
jump. Grip.
Dude, that's for the CrossFit, bro.
I don't do CrossFit.
You could, though.
I don't do fit. I barely do crosses.
She's about to flip. Yeah, she's gonna flip it over. Got on the stepper. Got the resistance bands.
Huh.
It's like a gym in a box.
Pass.
Kind of.
Pass.
Kind of. What are your thoughts on that thing,
Pass
Gerald?
on it. Yeah.
Yeah?
Tell us why. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I mean, look, you can do it in a dress and heels.
To me, it always seems like you can do like you said, maybe 5 things on it.
You can
What
sit
more
on
do
it
you
and
need
twist.
to do?
Look at that. She's doing the twist.
Oh no, you need to do more than that.
I guess it depends on what you're
Yeah.
going for, right?
I mean, they're definitely marketing it to the right people when you look at the people in the back that they're showing. So,
Well, it sells on QVC.
oh yeah, okay, makes sense.
Right.
So, yeah.
So I won't.
Shots
I won't
fired.
These Bowflex things, these big.
You want a Bowflex?
That's what you use?
No, I want one of those and this Nordic track thing.
You get a total gem.
Yeah.
If I could just go buy anything I wanted right now, I want a rower. That's what I want.
I hate rowers. They
I
suck.
want one of those with a screen on it, though. They're a
Why
good
do you
full
want a
body
rowing
workout.
machine?
You want that thing? I think it was like an arcade game.
Mhm.
The hell?
The Fusion CST Pro, that's
I
what
guess
you
I'll
want?
do that.
It's only $3,000, Gerald. Run him a check.
Heck, I can't afford that.
Ask them if they'll hold it. Just
See if they have one at it's that used
Yeah,
sporting
put it
goods
on
store.
layaway.
See if they have one there.
I think our used sporting goods store closed down.
Oh, this would be cool.
What's it? I can't remember what they're called.
Played Again
No.
Sports.
Yeah, that's it.
I think it closed down, or maybe someone just bought it. Oh, I like that one. It's an entire fucking
Yeah,
gym.
no, that's what I'm talking about.
It's a fucking. It's also $14,000.
Look at it though. You need a whole gym to put it in. That's
It's
silly.
the price of a Chevy Aveo. Come on.
I'd rather have an Aveo. You can just pick up the Aveo.
Yeah, just,
Brian can get that
do your
smart car. he
squats with
wants.
that.
Or that little small bike car. For that.
Yeah, little Can-Am thing, or not the Can-Am, the other one.
I like to have a slingshot.
Slingshot. That's what.
Slingshot costs more than that total entire gym. I almost said total gym, but that's a product. How much is that? $3,000 for the tonal. They got that 0% APR thing going for it though.
Man, we talk about working out way too much to keep my interest. You know that, right?
Yeah, I listened to you guys talk about shit for 45 minutes earlier that didn't keep any of my interest.
It was not 45 minutes.
It felt like it.
It was like 10.
See how it feels? It felt like it though.
Oh, okay. So I feel like I've been here for 4 hours. Then I got shit
These
to
cars was
do.
video game related.
Yeah.
I said
What's
our
that?
conversation was video game related.
Yeah,
Right.
I was talking about the gaminess of the Peloton though,
Yeah.
because it really is.
Okay.
And you're like, I hate you. It's simple.
It is.
See,
said
so
you
I was
like it
talking
'cause
about
it's
the video
simple.
game side of it, and you're like, I'm not allowing this to happen, even though it's related. That's how it went down. On a negative note, I ordered 2 pairs of shoes from Dick's for work, and they canceled one of them because they didn't have it. Then I shouldn't have been able to order it, and it was the pair I really wanted.
I'm
So
sorry.
I'm very upset about that. Just got that email confirmation this morning, right before the show. It's still really fresh.
Oh, is that what your attitude is all about then?
I've got a great attitude today. I'm in actually a good mood. I'm off work. Just didn't get those shoes. It's raining though, and I don't love that because a lot of stuff I need to do is outside.
Yeah, it's raining here too, and at least it's probably warm there, right?
Yeah, sun's out.
It's not warm. It's not cold. It's probably like low
Is it-
50s.
Well, I guess it's 48 here, so yeah, that's not far off, I guess.
Yeah. But we'll probably get up to like 60 today or so.
Yeah, we're probably staying. I think 48 is like the high.
I take the trash off. Make that the first thing I do.
So you don't have garbage pickup where you're at?
I could get it where I'm at. I don't have it because I'm like, I might be 2 miles from the recycling center.
It says the high
okay.
70 today.
70, yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm just so close that to me, I like to waste money on other stuff. It's just too close.
Fair enough.
And plus, I actually recycle, sorta. So
Well, we recycle too. We have a special bin for that.
yeah. But I'm not going to do that if I have to pay for pickup.
Oh.
Is what I'm saying. Yeah.
Well, see, for here, it's where we live in our county, it's included in the taxes.
Yeah, for here it costs more if you want to not destroy the planet. It seems like that would cost
Like our
less,
garbage-
cost more.
Our garbage pickup and recycling pickup is like included in our county taxes.
Yeah, that's the way it is where my dad lives. He doesn't have a choice but to have trash pickup.
Right.
Here,
I mean, you do have a choice. It's don't take it out and take it to the dump yourself. But to me, that seems stupid.
Well, you're paying for it either way, though. They've worked it into the fee.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're paying for it either way, but I don't know. It seems different when you're paying your taxes because you're not going to not pay those, so you get your garbage pickup.
Yeah, I just shoot over there. I mean, it probably, as long as they're not changing out anything when I'm there, I mean, I can go there, dump my trash, and be back home in probably 10 minutes total trip.
Right.
And that's even with me, like, throwing my trash away and pulling up and throwing my cardboard away and pulling over and throwing my glass away. Like, even with me doing that, it's still 10 minutes. And because there's not like a landfill there, it's nice. It doesn't smell bad or anything. They just pick everything up from there. They don't process anything there. Yeah, so it's just a drop-off point. So it's not bad. You have trash pickup, Gerald?
No, I live right around the corner from the dump, so I just take my shit there.
Now, you live right around the corner from the transfer station.
Yeah. So it smells.
It does smell, but it doesn't smell as bad as the actual landfill. You're at that weird, like, maybe all dumps are this way, but the one that you're close to is weird because it's just that big hole in the ground that you throw literally anything into.
Well, see, I don't go in there. They have like the little bins on the side. I just pull up, take the bag out of the trunk, just drop it in there.
Have you never been over to that, like,
I have been in there before,
part?
but I don't go in there.
Yeah, it's weird. You could just throw, like, couches, stoves, like, whatever you want off in, like, blocks. It doesn't matter, but it's just a giant metal, like, hole that you throw it in. And what it actually is, a truck backs in there, and you're throwing it into the truck, and the truck pulls off.
Yeah.
But it looks like just a big hole in the ground. It's crazy. And that takes it to the landfill.
Yeah, I don't have to.
Most of the time, I just take it to work because we have a dumpster out front, and I'll just drop it off in there.
Is not frowned upon?
Because I only take like one bag at a time. I don't store bags.
You don't fill it up. Yeah.
Because I have to put it in the trunk of my car, so I'm not trying to have 3-week-old trash smelling my car up.
That's what you got to do. You just got to put it out there and hotbox it in the car.
No.
I'll throw it in my busted ass garbage truck and I just drive it right over there and come back and I doesn't move again for a week. It's pretty great. Yeah, it's pretty great.
I just load my cans up and take my. See, it would actually be much more beneficial if my driveway wasn't so freaking long. Because I literally have to put it in the back of my truck and drive it to the.
Yeah, at that point, you're pretty much taking the trash off.
Well, I mean, it's only 1,200 feet.
Still.
But.
Like at my old house, it was nice. You just rolled it 15 feet to the edge and you were done.
Right.
Just
I
came
remember
out,
them days.
The trash ferry just took it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty nice. So, well, we've talked about trash, talked about working out.
I almost feel we kind of need to get some sort of itinerary again in place, don't we? At least a minor one.
I don't have time to pull it together.
I get it. I definitely don't have time to pull it together.
I mean, it was almost midnight when I got home from work last night.
Oh, I was still up.
So
I was not doing fun things, but I was still up.
Yeah, I wouldn't have had time to get it together in any kind of coherent. I did scan for like news. There's just nothing. There's just nothing going on.
Yeah,
right
there's
now.
nothing. There is nothing going on this week. Mortal Kombat, the movie, came out on HBO Max and in theaters. I guess that's video game related. I've seen it. Producer Gerald's seen it. We think it's a fun 2 hours.
That's reviewing pretty well on game sites.
Yeah. That's you got to go into it expecting it to be a video game movie, you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sony did an about face on the store for PS3 and Vita.
It was all just
to keep it running now.
It was all a marketing ploy just to get everybody to buy a bunch of shit.
Is that what you think?
Yeah, because they announced they're going to shut down. Everyone found their Vita and turned it on and downloaded all the shit they thought they might need, and now they're like, oh, we'll just keep it going.
Man, that's pretty cynical of you. You're not usually like that about Sony.
I'm about that life with everybody. I don't trust no one. I mean, I think that they had planned to shut it down, but then they saw how much meat were still in the bones. Hell, they could do this 2 or 3 more times where they announce they're going to shut it down and then don't.
Well, it says it's still going to do PSP.
Well, yeah, they could.
Yeah, well, PSP was already neutered once already. There's very little available still in the PSP store because they already almost killed it once.
Right.
They're like the furniture store that's like, everything must go.
They got them stupid, ugly-ass yellow and red signs up.
Yeah, they got those fucking dancing people out front, those tube dudes.
Those tube guys?
Yeah, that's Sony right now. And then they just rename it, and it's like, that's the same furniture store. That's what they did here.
It's all the same shit.
Yeah, Rocket League put up the Lamborghini pack for a solid $20 on Rocket League. So if you really want to drive a Lamborghini really bad in that game, you can spend $20 on one.
Yeah? Did you pick it up?
No, that's pretty high. I spent $15 on the Ford Raptor. And I thought that was a bit much. It looks cool. It looks great, but I'm like, that's very expensive. And it's also not the body style car I like. I didn't like the truck either, but I mostly bought it to annoy a friend of the show, Marshall 205, because he hates Fords. It was worth the $15 to drive it when he's around.
Why so expensive? Why, do you just get the car?
It's car, wheels, some other stuff, but it's very expensive.
Remember when they used to be $299?
Yeah, it's because they're licensed. They've gotten out of control. I mean, their licensed car used to be like $5 or $6. I think that's what we paid for the McLaren was like $5.
Yeah, $5. It's $4.99.
Yeah. The Lamborghini pack is $20. They've gone to these packs now where they come with like a bunch of stuff. Yeah.
Well, haven't played that game in forever.
And they also make things that they're only available for a limited time.
Right.
So if you don't buy it, it's gone forever. It goes back in the Disney vault.
Yeah, that's shitty. Have you been playing Season 3?
Not really. I just booted it up to check that because I wanted to see what it looked like. It looks cool. I wish they would let you play with it. I mean, let you have like an hour with it so you could see if the hitbox is anything that you like.
Right.
But I really haven't been playing much of anything. I just haven't felt like playing anything. I don't know. Like I said, there's just so much to do, and the weather has been nice. It just seems like any time I have a chance to mark something off the list before it gets just balls hot outside.
Yeah, my gaming has been pretty limited too. Let's see, last Sunday and Monday I played some. I got a chance to play. Sunday I actually spent a good amount of time playing. I got a good day of gaming in. By good day, I guess maybe 4 hours. Monday I got a couple hours. And then I turned it on for 30 minutes or so this morning before this because I was up. But other than that, I mean, my time is occupied in other ways. And it's really hard to, like, you can watch TV and, you know, like feed a newborn at the same time. And you can't really do that with gaming.
Yeah, I can see that. See that being a problem.
Now, like last Monday, I came in after he was done eating and burped. I came in and I played for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, just with him sitting on my lap in the chair. I was holding him.
That works.
Way.
Yeah,
and that works. But those moments are few and far between where that kind of timing works out perfectly to where I now have 2 hours to spend and you're sleeping.
Right.
That's like the perfect. That's like all the planets all in alignment and all the elements working together.
Yeah, that might be once every 2 weeks. Gerald, did you play anything?
Yeah, I played the Zombie Army 4 earlier during the week, and then GTA pretty much every day since.
Back into the GTA, huh?
Still balls deep in that fucking game.
Yeah, I'm trying to move my garages around and organize stuff, and then trying to grab a couple of the rare cars that was missing.
I still think when I get back in, I think Days Gone is the thing I'm going to play.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know that I'll stick with it, but I think that's what I'm going to play.
I re-downloaded it, and I think I'm going to try to step in and give it a second chance.
Yeah. I never touched it, so I could
But
absolutely hate it.
Well, I mean, it wasn't bad until I got to the thing is, I think I like the story. I think I like the gameplay. I think I just ran into a horde way too early, and it fucking ruined me. It ruined my experience on it. So knowing that, and knowing when it says, hey, there's hordes here, I know to stay away.
Yeah, because you're like, I'll take care of that.
Right.
Then you're like, this game's stupid and hard. I'm not playing anymore.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah.
It's exactly pretty much how it happened, word for word.
Yeah, stay away from here. You're like, I got this. This game's too hard. Is there there's a baby mode, right?
I don't remember.
Or
if there was, I played it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's got some improvements since, it launched with some issues. I think that's a much better game than when it launched. So I think now's a good time to jump into it. So,
yeah.
Who knows? I may even
disagree.
start that up and give it an hour or two today if I find the time. So, yeah, we'll see.
Not me. I'm still in Outriders, by the way. I did forget to mention what all my time was spent playing, and it is Outriders.
I assumed it was that.
I'm reading about people who have like maxed this game and I'm like, cool. I'm like level 15.
You used to be that guy though.
Where I played through, yeah. I guess maybe before social media.
Yeah, since I've known you've been where you would just like crush a game.
Yeah,
pretty quick. We've all been through phases. I used to do that too. I'd get it, and then like next day I'm like done.
Yep.
I'm less into that now. I used to think that was cool. And now I'm like,
yeah, I'm
bite size.
I get it. I have a real conundrum coming up because the Legendary Edition of Mass Effect comes out next month, and I'm not even like a quarter of the way through with Outriders yet. So what do I do?
I don't see you being able to wait to get to Mass Effect.
I don't either, but I like Outriders.
Outriders by then probably goes away, and you probably never go back to it.
I don't know, because I'm not deep enough into because Outriders has that hook with the loot.
Yeah,
upgrade.
The Schluter.
It's got that gets me. I'm already in there modding and crafting and stuff. I really like. It's really it's a pretty simple game, which is cool. But man, Massive, I really want to get back into that Legendary Edition. I'm assuming that it will eventually like roll over and be like PS, so you can play it on PS5.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that if I buy it and don't get right into it immediately. But the good thing about the Legendary Edition is that I've played those games. So those are games I can get in for like 30 minutes or whatever. Cause
but I don't see
can just time things.
I see you wanting to bust through it.
Yeah.
Like once you get in and start enjoying yourself and falling back in love with, like I just see you wanting to stay in that world.
And that's my conundrum. So
yeah.
But
you got a little bit of time.
I'm not going to finish Outriders. The thing is, I want to finish the game of Outriders. I'm not as concerned with endgame stuff. Because there's a lot of endgame stuff in it. I'm not as concerned with all that, but I would like to finish the game part.
Yeah, I get that.
And I don't even know if that's feasible.
I get that.
So MMOs and shit are definitely not for me now. I can tell that.
Not a lot of gaming. I'm going to step it up this week. I'm going to play something this week.
Okay, you do that.
It's
Challenge. I'm challenging you.
Yeah, I'm going to play Days Gone this week. So at some point, I will have played Days Gone. Maybe you'll play it too, and we'll just talk about it like it's brand new. Gerald, get into some Days Gone.
Done. It's already downloaded. It's ready.
All right. Okay. By next week, we'll all have a report of the game that's 2 years old now. Should be riveting to listen to also.
So now I got to find time to not play Outriders and play Days Gone is what you're telling me.
Yeah, sure, why not? We'll get you ready for Mass Effect.
Actually, I already did.
It's different now.
So.
All right, Dan will give you another update on Outriders, and then me and Gerald will give you an update on Days Gone.
We don't know what's going to happen. Shut your mouth.
Dan hates it. He hates it. Days Gone's worst game he's ever played. What's that guy's name? Vincent St. John? He doesn't like that guy.
Deacon St. John.
Deacon St. John. Same thing. His name's stupid.
Just
Motorcycle runs out of gas.
That is not a great name.
It's not. It's real porn sounding. Deacon St. John.
No, it's very
porny.
No, it's very like 80s straight to video action star.
It sounds a lot like porn to me.
Porn.
And it's a little, and I think it leans a little heavy on the metaphor.
Yeah, I do think that it's very heavy-handed, very on the nose.
It leans a little deep into that allegory, so to speak.
Deacon St. John.
Yeah,
it's a lot.
Let
us know what you think. Hit us up on Twitter at @game_stitch, at Podcast Ryan, at Shirtless Dan, at Hoffin Show. Also head over to patreon.com/GameStitch. You can support us over there financially or not. I mean, this pavilion I'm trying to build isn't gonna build itself. What are you on now, Twitter? What do you think when you hear the Deacon St. John? Yeah, let us know on Twitter. If you can't support us, that's fine. If you do support us, we love you. Friend of the show, Mike. Friend of the show, Zach. Friend of the show, Thomas. Thomas has been texting me.
How's Thomas doing?
It's good. As far as I know, he hasn't said anything is not good, so I think he's doing well. I think he might have sent me something I didn't get a chance to reply to because I was at work and just super nuts busy.
Thomas and Garrett both sent some congratulations when the baby was born.
Oh, no, he sent me a lawnmower and simulator.
Oh, shit.
It's a TikTok. I didn't watch it, so it may be a joke.
You would hate that.
I would, but a friend of the show, Marshall205, would love it because that's all he wanted to do in Farming Simulator. When I was running an empire, he was out mowing the grass. So clearly he doesn't understand how this teamwork is supposed to be. Also, shout out to It Takes Two. That game surpassed 1 million copies sold. Which I would say is It Takes Two. The A Way Out guy. Or team, I should say.
Oh, yeah.
With the puppet husband and wife or boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it surpassed 1 million copies sold, so it's cool stuff. I want to play that game.
We'll play it.
I mean, It Takes Two.
But not until after you play Deacon St. John.
Yeah, I'm going to play it. I can't wait. Lawnmower Simulator 2021. That's the same screenshot he sent me.
There? Stiga. They don't have no good mowers there.
Look at that. Is that a Toro?
There's a Stiga. There's a Toro.
They couldn't afford some of the licensing, probably. Let's keep showing that same clip, too. That guy was mowing Buckingham Palace,
same corner over and over again. Where's the stand-on? Don't they have any stand-ons in this? This game's going to suck.
Oh, shit. Look at that one. You only mow $1 million homes.
It's an aerator, isn't it?
It says night on it.
I don't know. You only mow $1 million homes.
I think that's an aerator.
He's on dirt, so I would buy that game if it was $4.99.
I won't.
Just to play it. I guarantee you it's garbage. That's going to do it for us. Episode 432. That's a fun one. 432.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. I like it. We'll be back next week, same time, same place. Good night.
Good night.